Mississauga Sustainable Urban Agriculture Project really came out of Ecosource's work with community gardens. We coordinate 4 community gardens across Mississauga. They're places where individuals can grow food for themselves or for their families. What we were finding was that there was a lot of interest in what we were doing with regard to sustainable urban agriculture. So what we wanted to do was create a space where that kind of learning and teaching and knowledge exchange could happen. That gave birth to the Iceland Teaching Garden. We don't use pesticides, we don't use chemicals, we just grow it naturally. We host a number of field trips with schools, with university students, community organizations, everywhere in the Peel region to learn about how to grow their own foods in a sustainable and organic way.
You can start digging the hole. Probably about this deep is going to be good. The Growing for a Good program is a great opportunity for youth and community members to come out and see the path that their food takes from being a seed to being in the ground to being on their plate. But also they get to learn about the environmental impacts of food production and how it can be more environmentally sustainable. That's something we want to promote, is increased biodiversity, all different things living together. We'll just take a look around at some of the things that are different since last week. We usually begin our sessions with a brief tour for new members to look around, but also for returning members to see things that they've planted and worked on in the previous weeks, so that they can kind of see the fruits of their labor, and it seems to be very rewarding for people.
I really enjoy coming every week, and you can really see progress in the garden.
It gives you a sense of what's involved, what the work that goes into growing your food.
You realize that plants need to be cared for, loved for, and given a lot of attention.
We're going to be harvesting some of this garlic, so it's pretty exciting. Then we usually do a task like harvesting garlic, or planting something, or weeding.
There's a lot of weeding.
Weeding is for sure number one. You're not going to come here one time and not weed. You also get to plant, you also get to learn different techniques of gardening, like cover crops and crop rotation.
In order to be able to continue practicing crop rotation, we need to make sure that we don't let them reseed all the time in the same places. And finally, we like to have something for people to take away at the end of the day, so they can share something with their families and friends. Sometimes it's seeds that they can just take home and gift to someone or plant in their own garden.
With our Growing for Our Good program, we really wanted to inspire confidence and instill a sense of curiosity about food growing amongst youth, and really just show them that it's very accessible. It's not something that you need 10 years of school to do or a lot of experience, that it's actually something that fosters creativity and experimentation, and that anybody can kind of pick it up and play with it and do it.
Gardening was something I was always interested in, but I didn't know anything about it, so this was a way you could kind of learn even the very basics without having to know anything.
All of this is actually going to the Eden Community Food Bank, so people can enjoy nice, fresh, local garlic.
You learn more than just about the crops. You learn about how it affects the community, how you're helping others, how you're helping the environment.
My favorite part is getting to work with youth and kind of seeing them get a little bit excited. Sometimes it's their first time actually being out in a garden and working and seeing how some things are grown. They actually get to see the final product, and especially if they had a hand in planting it, it's pretty great.
If you're interested in gardening at all, or even if you're not interested and you want to learn more about your food, this is a great place to do it.
If you want to meet new people and gain new experiences and volunteer and help out community, it's fantastic. It's just a really, really great experience.